Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will explain you about how does the abrasion happens. But the first I introduce my teammates. The first one is me, M.Nagoya Alshabaru R, and the next one is Ridho, Pratama, Mahendra, and the last one is Aziz Adinda. Okay, we start from paragraph 1. Abrasions is a process of erosion which occurs when material being transported wears away at a surface over time. It is the process of friction caused by scuffing, scratching, wearing down, marring, and rubbing away of materials. The intensity of abrasion depends on the hardness, concentration, velocity, and mass of the moving particles. Abrasion generally occurs four ways. Glaciation slowly cleans rocks, picked up by ice against rock surface. Solid objects transported in river channels make abrasive surface contact with the bed and walls. Objects transported in waves breaking on coastlines cause abrasions. And finally, abrasion can be caused by wind transporting sand or small stones against surface rocks. The next paragraph will be reading by Ridho Pratama Mahendra.
My name is Ridho Pratama Mahendra, and I will explain about abrasion has several factors. First, natural factor. Natural factor that can cause abrasion, among others, such as tides, wind over the ocean, ocean waves, and ocean currents that are destructive. Of course, the natural factor that causes this abrasion cannot be avoided because the sea has its own cycle. Because at a certain period, the wind will blow very hard so that it produces waves and large ocean currents which can cause coastal erosion. Second, human factor. There are several human behaviors to contribute to the occurrence of coastal abrasion. One of them is imbalance in the marine ecosystem when there is a massive exploitation by humans of the wealth of marine resources such as fish, coral reefs, and other biota. So that if there is a current or big wave, it will directly lead to the beach, which can cause abrasion. Global warming is also one of the triggers for coastal abrasion, such as motor vehicle activity or from industrial factories and forest fires. The smoke that produces carbon dioxide will block the release of solar heat reflected by Earth. As a result, the heat will be trapped in the atmosphere, which can cause the temperature on Earth increase. If there is an increase in temperature on Earth, the ice will melt and the sea levels will increase, which can affect low coastal areas. Sand mining activities carried out by humans on a large scale are also a factor causing coastal abrasion. This directly affects the speed and direction of sea when it hits the coast. Because if you don't bring sand, then the power to hit beach is getting bigger. That's all my expression. Thank you.
And the last paragraph will be reading by Aziz Adinda.
Abrasion can be handled in the following ways. For the first is planting mangrove trees. Mangroves are a type of tree whose roots can protrude into coastal water. Usually, mangrove trees are planted parallel to the shoreline to continuously demarcate the water area with the sandy beach area. The strong roots of the mangrove trees will withstand the waves and ocean currents that lead to the beach so as not to destroy the rocks and soil in the coastal area. For the second is caring for coral reefs. Abrasion prevention can also be done by maintaining coral reefs. As we know, that coral reefs have a function as a breakwater. That way, if the coral reef ecosystem is improved, it can minimize the occurrence of abrasion. The low public awareness in preserving the environment is one of the causes of damage along the coast of Central Java. The condition is exacerbated by the lack of sensitivity of the local government in paying attention to the balance of the coast, which is increasingly being eroded by the sea. At least almost half, or around 42.6% of respondents still doubt the seriousness of the community and local government to fix the damage to the coast. In fact, according to the Central Java Environment Agency, the abrasion of the coast of Central Java has reached 2.4 million hectares. To control the addition of abrasion in the future, the community and the government must immediately rejuvenate the less and less mangrove forests. In the opinion of majority of respondents, reforesting beaches is not a difficult problem.
Okay, thanks to all my teammates. Can explain the we are discussion, and I think this all result of we are discussion about explanation text. If we are have any mistakes or any problem, we are so sorry, and thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.